It is maintenance day. I forgot my mic, but I'm going out anyway. So I will get my nails and feet done. And I'll do my lashes another day. You know I always have lashes, because otherwise I look like 10. But thank God for good skin. And you gotta be special when you know I can't have you when I'm under the next one. Oh, now you want it aggressive. Your girl is back. I'm currently getting ready to get my lashes done. And as you can hear, I have a dog that I'm dog sitting. A friend of mine is currently on holiday, so I took her dog, which is also why I've been a bit delayed with filming. I feel like she hasn't put her dog on socials herself, so I'm not going to showcase her dog. That's not my story to tell, but he's a beautiful little dog. By the time this goes out, if she's posted him or anything, I will include a cute little picture or video. It's the last week of November. We're this close to Black Friday, so it's very tight with all J Monday stuff on the website. There's a lot of stuff on my mind, but I'm trying my very best. My cab is downstairs. I will touch base with you guys when I'm in the cab. So we're in the car on the way to Extend. I've been doing my lashes with them, I think, for almost 2 months now. It's actually not bad. I took my old set off myself with a remover during the weekend. Took like 2-3 day break from lashes and now getting a new set because the rest of the week is so busy. And also, not to sound my own horn, because I'm very self-critical about this, but I think my weight loss is working. I feel like my face is more chiseled and more defined, so less fat. Okay, so I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I have this ticket to fly to Ghana. You won't believe this, yeah, but I booked this ticket 2 years ago. 2 years ago, a friend of mine was getting married. She lives in London and she was getting married in Ghana, and I booked the flight to be at her wedding. Because of J Monday and work, I got so busy I couldn't go to the wedding, unfortunately. So I then contacted the airline, changed the date to December, because I was like, okay, everybody goes Ghana in December. I used to go all the time as well, so why not? By the time December came, I was like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go another time. So then I changed the ticket to October, because I was like, okay, cool, I can go in October. I have a good friend of mine that lives in Ghana anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll go in October, I'll see her, and then we'll take it from there. Bear in mind, at the time, I didn't know, which is why God and time works in mysterious ways. I didn't know that I was going to be living in Dubai or that I was moving around that time. So when October came, I just had moved into my apartment in Dubai. I was maybe in my apartment for 4 to 6 weeks. The timing of traveling to Ghana just wasn't right. And the other thing as well is you can fly from Dubai directly to Accra. So it's like, why would I fly to London to then fly to Ghana? Like, it's just long, because again, this ticket was booked from London to Ghana. The way it's looking now is I will be going to London because I have to do a couple last things to get everything sorted for my property. So I would have to go to London regardless. And I'm doing the J Monday Black Friday sale, so I'm still able to send over my Christmas gifts to my loyal customers myself with a handwritten note, which I'm actually very much looking forward to. Then I was like, okay, I can actually fly to Ghana from London with the ticket I still have, because again, I selected December dates when I didn't make it in October. Now, my work had decided very last minute to let me know that they will need me to be in the US 2 days after my birthday, and also that one of our highest paying customers, which is like one of my clients, would really like to have a face-to-face meeting with me just to kind of like talk about 2026. This customer is actually based in Germany, but they will be in London. The way the time lines up, that means I'm better off taking the flight to Ghana from London, returning back to London, staying in London for a week or 2, and then fly to the US with my work colleagues from London, get back to London, and then fly back to Dubai. But that would also mean that I would be gone from Dubai for almost 2 months, because it would basically be the whole of December and the whole of January. I know these are first world problems, and I'm very grateful, especially in a tough time where people are currently being laid off or they don't have a job, or it's just tough holiday season, money wise, emotional. I get it, but that's why I'm very torn, because I was like, I actually am just now settling into my apartment in Dubai. I'm still doing the last touches on the furnishing, so I'm very torn with this, because I was like, okay, or do I not go to Ghana and change the date on the ticket again? I'm sure the airline hates me. and then just go to London, do all of my J Monday stuff, work stuff, and then come back to Dubai and then fly to the US? Or do I do what I just said and do I fly to Dubai? Do I fly to Ghana and then stay in London and then go to the US and basically come back to Dubai in 7 weeks? What I will do, I don't know just yet, but yeah, that's currently where we're at. For those of you that are new to this, my name is Josie. I live in Dubai. I moved from the UK. I actually was born and raised in Germany and lived in the UK, in London for 10 years, and then moved to Dubai. So at the moment, I'm still navigating Dubai living while I still have ties to the UK. Yeah, I'm still doing me, trying to figure out this thing called life by the grace of God. Some of you might know or not know that I actually own a luxury hair brand called J Monday Hair. It's a brand that I've had since 2016 and a brand that I closed down in 2020 when the pandemic hit. I actually relaunched the brand in 2024, which was a great success, made 5 figures in profit, which I'm very proud of. When I moved to Dubai in May, I was like, okay, cool, let me shut down the website for a month or two so I can gather myself, because I wanted to make sure I find the right fulfillment company to deal with the UK orders. I will also have orders being shipped out from Germany, because I know since Brexit, it's been tough for the European Union girlies to get good hair, but also I understand why they wouldn't want to pay taxes and duties, because they could, if they're gonna have to pay taxes and duties because they're getting a package from the UK, they could just go straight to the source, which I completely understand. The website was shut down on the 1st of June. We're now at the end of November and the website is still shut down. The goal is, or the plan is, for the website to go back live on Black Friday, because all of the Black Friday orders I can handle with my assistant while I'm in London, and then also sign the contracts and everything for the fulfillment company for the UK. It's been a bit tough to lay low or stand still with my brand, because I put a lot of work in it, I put a lot of money in it. I can proudly say I put 5 figures into the business last year alone. It's been rewarding, it's been challenging, but the biggest lesson I learned is I had a very specific vision for my brand and I kinda caved, which is usually so not me. I kinda caved and I wouldn't say I followed the crowd, but I think I didn't want to disrupt the UK hair industry. So I made myself very much different. My website, the vibe and everything was different. Me having regular models was different, but I kind of played it safe. And now with this relaunch, I'm like, no, we're going to do the vision that I had for J Monday over 2-3 years ago, which is J Monday is not a UK hair brand. J Monday is a global luxury haircut brand, because you know what? It's not only about the bundles and the closures and the frontals. The wigs are coming. We have one of the hottest straighteners on the market. Not a lot of straighteners go up to 265 degrees Celsius or 500 Fahrenheit. It's a good thing. I came up with a hair mist. The hair mist actually launched at the beginning of this year. I've seen a couple well-known hair brands coming out with a hair mist as well, but I'm just saying, I kind of did it first, in the sense of hair mist was always a thing, but a lot of luxury brands like Tom Ford, Dolce & Gabbana, Kayali, they had a hair mist. But if you walk to your local drugstore, whether you're in the US, UK, it wasn't really the norm for you to get a hair mist. So I came out with a hair mist in February of this year. I am also extending further than just the hair mist. There's a couple other products coming out in 2026 that I'm very much excited about. But it is a challenging thing. I think the hair industry is a billion-dollar industry, and I think it's great for all of us to set our mark in the industry, but it's sometimes easier said than done. There's layers to it all. But I know this has been a bit of a long talk, but I just kind of felt like I haven't caught up with you guys, because I've been busy dog sitting with this beautiful dog of my friend that's currently on holiday, that I've been dog sitting for almost a week. But yeah, I will see you guys later. So it is a new day. I'm currently at Albert's. He did a take off the quick weave washed my hair, trimmed it, and he just did the combos. I'm wearing a wig for the first time in 6 months. Burgundy is kind of like my signature, but Albert put his own little twist on it. So we're like in a burgundy plum fusion, which you guys will see at the end of this. And I am excited. Say hi, Albert.
Hey guys, he's back.
Yes, he's back. So when you think about wigs, do you think like glueless is easier, or you think it's only easy if you know how to maintain it?
It's only easy if you know how to maintain. If
Okay.
someone you like to do your hair every day.
Yeah. But otherwise, you feel like people should glue it down a bit.
Yeah.
So you can have it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's people like they don't even know how to brush their hair.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that would be so nice, especially because the J Monday website is back this Friday. I haven't advertised it yet because we're still tweaking in the background. The hair mist is having a new edition, like a Barbie powder room, very powdery scent, but for hair. Arabian Crush is going to be one of the signature scents, which means it's going to be available all the time. Blossom Serenade is going to be a spring and summer scent, which means you will only get them through March till September. I think this unit, last time we called this style, I remember when we did it in Jet Bag, Albert named it the Rich Housewife look. I think this is like a fine wine because Albert took this from a, I would say, very red intense burgundy to a very wine plum undertone burgundy, which I like. I just feel like it is fall season and I love burgundy, so I missed having color, which is why I don't have a quick weave. And this is the first time I'm having a wig on in 6 months, so very happy. This is just so pretty. I'm enjoying this until I get home because I'm gonna put in my rollers when I get home. And your girl has been working out, so I'm getting skinny, which is another good thing. But I'll see you guys when I get home. Good evening, or actually good morning, because it is 6 a.m. in Dubai and I'm just now getting bed ready. I went to a very late birthday celebration. I legit left my house at, I think it was past midnight, I can't lie. When I left my house, it was maybe midnight. And then after the birthday shindig, we went to their hotel room because they're actually leaving today. So as you guys can see, your girl's back in a wig. I don't think it's going to be for long, but I love my burgundy season. I'm a bit busy because I'm currently also dog sitting my friend's dog. And like I said, I feel like she hasn't put him on socials yet. So I'm not going to film and, I don't know, I'm big on privacy, But yeah, he's a super cute dog. I already have experience with having a dog, but I think this was like my dog graduation. And I also know that because I've been wanting to get a dog for almost a year now, but because of the move and everything, I was like, let me make sure I really want to get one. I just feel like right now I have so much going on and also travel pending, where getting a dog right now wouldn't make sense. In January, I have a lot of travel pending with work and personal, and partially February as well. So it's like, I don't want to get a dog just to have at least have him 50% of the time, like a dog sitter or something. So I just kind of feel like it's not the right time. And maybe I'm even slightly a bit too selfish still. Usually I would do it even cleaner than this, but I feel like this is the best. It is 6 a.m. Your girl is tired. I just want to sleep. And I have a work call in, 7 hours or 6 hours? So it's like every minute counts. So I'm going to put up my hair, which I have done now, then do my skincare, then take a shower. Because, you know, once you take a shower, that sleep will be so sweet. And also, I forgot to mention, which is very important for everybody watching out there. Give me a second. I just want to tie this up in a way. I always like to tie the heatless curls like this. To be honest, this is a wig. I can take the wig off, which I'm actually going to do now, and I'll be back. It goes back. The wig is here. I realize it's a wig, but I don't have a wig head at the moment here just yet. So it worked to just do the heatless rollers on my head and then take the wig off, which I've done now. So we're now gonna go into the bathroom, do skincare. And I have this new product I want to try. I know everybody uses the micellar water or whatever it's called, but I actually got this one. I want to see how it goes. I usually just do my cleansing balm and then my usual skincare with double wash, with a double cleanse. But let's try this and see how it goes. But first off, not to forget, it is the 1st of December officially now, and I want to say thank you everybody who's been supporting me since this journey started. But also, let's take a time for all of us to reflect. This is the last month of the year. Can you guys believe it? 2026 is around the corner. This is insane. It's 2026 in less than 32 days. Insane. Please pat yourselves on the back for all the trials and tribulations you've survived in 2025, for all the goals you've achieved in 2025. And don't stop. Like, use the next 30 days to strategize and set yourself up for success. This is your girl Josie, and I'm now gonna get my skincare. I love these new cotton pads I'm trying out. They have like 2 different sides. I feel like it took a lot of product. I'll say it does the job. Obviously, we're still gonna wash, but this was good. The cleanse. So for cleanse, I always like to use obviously we all know in the evening you're always supposed to do a double cleanse. So I like to do first round and sometimes 2 rounds with this and 1 round with this. You're actually supposed to only use this 2-3 times a week, so don't go extreme. So these are like my cleansers. And also bear in mind, when you guys use skincare, you need to let it actually foam up. When you guys use any form of cleanser, like you need to actually let it do its thing and foam up. And then the damp one, obviously rinse out the water, but then go in like this, because you see any leftover product. And because these are so nice, they hold so much, you can actually rinse out the dirt on this and then reuse it again. No products, all gone now. And now, with the orange bar soap, you actually need to let it sit a bit. Currently rub this in my hand. Again, you need to activate your soap, let it foam up. Okay, cool. I'm now gonna hop in the shower, and then in the shower I'm gonna use my African sponge to do the rest. So we are currently at Dubai Airport on the way to London, and it's legit 2 a.m. in the morning. Flight is due to take off in like a little over an hour. I've checked in. I'm so used to flying business and going into the lounge, but today I'm flying business and not going through the lounge. But oh well, let's count our blessings. I took out my overnight rollers and left them here in Dubai because I have more in London. It's now like I have everything in duplicate now, which is a bit funny because I need to buy everything in duplicate now because so I can have it in both places. But I'm gonna make sure I vlog even when I'm in London. I've just been so busy because I was dog sitting my friend's dog up until 30 minutes before I left for the airport. And then we had somebody else pick him up and kind of somebody taking over the dog sitting duties. But I'll make sure I'll speak to you guys when I get on the plane. So we are now in the air. It is, I think, 3:30 a.m. Dubai time now. So I'm actually exhausted because I haven't slept. I keep on yawning, but they're going to bring us a light bite of food. And once that is done, I am going to sleep and catch a couple Z's. I will show you guys the food once it comes. But again, this is one of those late nighttime flights where there's not a lot of actions to see. But as you guys can see, I'm on the Emirates business class. This is an older plane though, you can tell, because you guys know me, I fly business regularly, and this is definitely an older plane, but it's still nice and we're still blessed and highly favored.